If you're a fan of the 1986 World Champion Chicago Bears, this might be of interest to you. Now, we all know the Bears had a chance to play for the NFC Championship, and unfortunately, things did not go their way. Probably one of the greatest touchdowns I've ever seen played, running out in a fourth down shot into the end zone. Great thing, tied the game up, took it to overtime. But alas, it did not work out. And unfortunately, a gentleman who attended Warsaw High School kicked the field goal that beat the Bears. Now, that's all in the past, folks. But the bigger thing is this: where are the Bears going to play when they finally leave Soldier Field? Now, there's been so much talk about where it could be. And frankly, when you think of the Arlington Heights, which is outside of Chicago on the west side, well, everybody thinks that's the place the Bears could go. It's a large amount of acreage, a lot of place, and they could build a fantastic stadium in that particular property that would attract a lot of folks and put the Bears out in the suburbs. But other cities have been offering, well, property, land to locate the Bears. And the latest one, and probably the most interesting one, is Gary, Indiana. That's right, Gary, Indiana. Remember the song from the Music Man? Well, Gary, Indiana has tossed their hat into the ring, and they are offering 3 different locations to build a Bears stadium with a design. It's an open air design. It is not a closed dome. So the Bears would still be playing under the stars, as they say, and still have a view of the lakefront, and it would still be close to Chicago. And according to the people in Gary, Indiana, the stadium would be closer to Chicago than the Arlington Heights facility would be. I don't measure distances and I don't know, but I'll have to take their word for it. However, one of the locations the Gary folks want to offer to the Bears is a place called the Gary West End Entertainment District. Now, whatever that happens to be, is located right next door to the Hard Rock Casino. Now, think about it this way. People want to go to a football game. Well, maybe beforehand they want to stop by the casino and drop a little change in the machines, right? Maybe play the tables. Or after the game, well, win or lose, they may want to go to the casino again, drop a little coinage. Either way, it's a very attractive idea for the Chicago Bears to, well, move from Indiana or to Indiana from Illinois. But is that going to create a problem for the Indianapolis Colts? I'm not sure what their territory allows, whether Gary falls into their territory or not. I don't know. And will the Colts be complaining? Once again, that's up to the Colts management to decide, and whatever the rules and regulations for the National Football League are. And I don't know what they are. But it's very interesting and very tempting that Gary, Indiana is saying, hey, we got a spot, plug and play, they're calling it. We'll build a stadium, give you the coolest place to play, open dome stadium. So if the weather goes bad, hey, the Bears are playing in bad weather. If the fog rolls in, the Bears play in the fog. Whatever the weather is, an open dome is what Gary is offering to the Chicago Bears. Will the Bears take it, or are the Bears playing a game against the city of Chicago? I think that's the question that everybody has to ask at one time or another. Because the Bears, well, they know what they want, and they figure they're ultimately going to get it. And basically what they want is freebie so they can make more money. That's really what the game is, folks. Make as much money as you can and not have to spend any of your own. Will the Bears keep doing that? Well, my guess is yes, they will. Will Gary be accepted by the Bears as the place to build the Gary Bears? I don't know. It's an interesting foray into the world of professional sports. But if you're a Bears fan, where would you rather see the Bears play? Arlington Heights or Gary, Indiana? Something to ponder, right? And now you know.